Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Titans and the Jets, and it's coming up next.
It's the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. No bigger stage than... The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. Now it's Wilson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And all the way in, touchdown, New York. Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And that should serve as a big warning to this defense. They know now that they have to stick close to these receivers because they have the ability to break games wide open after the catch, and that one wound up in the end zone.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. The offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. On first down, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And caught by Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. 2nd and 6. And right side, Henry's got it. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again, and then you're down 14.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Play action. Now Wilson. He finds Corey Davis. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a big play that time by the Jets.
That's just flat out a beautiful throw right there.
It was a rope. That's maybe the speed you would see on a slant, but he threw that downfield with that kind of pace.
Now, if he throws that one with any type of arc, puts a little air under it, that play doesn't happen. He had to fire it in there, and he did exactly that.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On 3rd down, Wilson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. That is Tomlinson who is down. Boy, not what they want to see. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. From the 17, Wilson. And he'll find Hall. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. 4th down, here's Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Now back to throw. Going to throw right side here. Complete. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. A big play there on the keeper.
Well, that was something to behold there. You might expect runs like that from a kick returner or wide receiver, but that's your quarterback hitting top speed.
And normally when you see guys moving this fast, it might be a fly pattern from a receiver or a toss sweep from a tailback or something like that. This was designed as a passing play, and then he got out of the pocket, and he just took off, and he just kept gaining momentum with every step.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A give to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw.
That's caught by McMahon.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Back to throw.
Open man is McMahon.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go!
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. He'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They're going to look to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Badgley able to knock this one through.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
Zach Wilson and the Jet offense set to take over here.
He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves, not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's an absolute joy to see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
Yeah, protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
On the slant, he's got Davis.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On 1st down, it's Hall. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. On 2nd down, it's Hall. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Wilson. He's going to look deep for more. He's got a man complete. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. It's a big play there for the Jets on 3rd down.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
And a completion to Wilson. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. They'll try the left side. Hall. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Wilson.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he will have the 1st down before he's brought down at the 3. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
They'll try again.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Look, and he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jets are going to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The Titans on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up to throw. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers? But the only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. Pushes past him. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Let's go, let's go. Football's such a game of tendencies, down and distance, and on 3rd and inches, 3rd and 1. You think of it, the fullback's probably going to get the ball, but when you get to 3rd and 2, most of the time that's either the running back or a pass play. So that's a nice tendency breaker by the offensive team there. Hand it to their big guy to pick up a first down. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
2nd down and 3, ball on the 7.
On the Jets sweep, here comes Fuller. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the Jets are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him. But he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
In on the tackle, it was Duke Ejiofor.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Make that now 3 straight 2-yard gains.
And sometimes it doesn't matter how big and strong and powerful you are. The defense is going to win an occasional battle, and they did on that one. Stopped him well short of picking up a first down.
On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs.
Sure.
just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
Here's Wilson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzomah. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on him a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw here going to be caught by Wilson.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Wilson.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Amani Hooker, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy and let him plow forward and pick up a first down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
Back to throw here. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Will Fuller there to make the grab. And the Titans are just an extra point away from moving out in front. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now Wilson. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And the Titans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking deep downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. The Jets going to take over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the Titans are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. So now it's 2 straight drives that end with an interception.
And the first time, the first interception, they ended up getting 6 points out of it and taking the lead. Now they have an opportunity to increase that lead after their 2nd pick on 2 drives.
2nd and 3. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get this down to the 10. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast or an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who was not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. But Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. On the give, this is their fullback.
When coaches stress their defense being physical, they don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. The completion good for 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Here's Fuller with a catch. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal.
Now that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
Badgley's kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps a deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Shoves him aside, and he will finally be taken out of bounds. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. Taking it in. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A big play that time for the Titans.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On play action, they'll throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
And he will have a Titans first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Henry, and this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21. On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So that drive, 6 plays, 75 yards. And it was finished by the touchdown run from the 15.
From the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzomah.
And he is going to have the Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing again here, Wilson. He completes it to Wilson. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. second down now. It's Hall, and a penalty flag down as he gets only about a yard. And let's listen in on the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Throwing is Wilson. And he slings one that's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. Down here in the 3rd quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, and one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the 2nd miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Derrick Henry fights off the defender, and he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 64 yards on the ground for him so far. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 15-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Off the option, here's Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. They'll drop to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. One quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 11. And this will be a touchback. Berrios deciding not to bring it out. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. A good run on 1st down. It's got him very close to the line to gain, just shy of the 35.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Play action. It's Wilson. And that is caught. It's Davis. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. Big yardage that time for the Jets. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
On 1st down, Hall, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 77 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries. Now it's Henry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Complete. It's Henry. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Now Corey Davis and the rest of his offense getting ready for their next drive. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting him, that's what really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on, yet he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hall. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Moore. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Now a give right side. Hall. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
They run the counter. It's Hall, and he'll be taken down at the 34. The Jets on third down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Here's the Jets punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
And this has been a tight game to this point. Of course, they usually are at this juncture of the playoffs. But with the lead in the football, the clock right now their friend as they try to book their spot in the conference championship next Sunday.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
They'll set up to throw. And finding the tight end Hooper. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
2nd down and 3.
Again, it's Henry. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Running from the gun with Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
113 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And shedding through the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Pushing through the contact. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Henry running right. Stops short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will bump the lead up to 11.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now As you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So here's Wilson and the Jets. Down by 11. A little over a minute to go. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Well, one side moves on, and then, of course, there's the other side, and now they face what they don't want to face, and that's the offseason.
Think about the journey just getting to this game. Preseason, right? The OTAs and mini camps before that. Going through the regular season, fighting and scratching and clawing to make it to the playoffs. And then to get to this game, 1 game short of a conference championship, they'll have the whole offseason to think about it. Let's see if they use it as motivation.